Working for the Queen and other senior members of the royal family in some of the most remarkable residences in the UK is a job most can only dream of. Given how few and far between opportunities are to work for Her Majesty, only a select few can offer an insight into what life is like behind the scenes. Those insights become even rarer when the expected levels of security and discretion are considered. Yet, one decided to buck the trend and the Queen's former bra fitter, June Kenton, worked for Rigby & Peller, a luxury underwear firm. They had held the royal warrant since 190. Yet, in 2018, that was with Mrs. Kenton, who had personally fitted brass for Her Majesty, released her autobiography, Storm in AD Cup, in March 2017. She wrote about fitting brass for a half-dressed queen, revealing one story of the monarch stood half-naked in front of her beloved corgi. Within a year, Rigby & Peller's warrant had been cancelled. A statement from the company at the time said that it was deeply saddened by the decision, but was not able to elaborate further on the cancellation out of respect for Her Majesty the Queen and the Royal Warrant Holders Association. Buckingham Palace refused to comment on individual Mrs. Kenton had frequently visited Buckingham Palace as the Queen's official corsetier, as well as serving several other royals, including Princess Margaret and the Queen Mother. Her book revealed decades of secrets, and referred to the shabby basement entrance to Buckingham Palace. Shortly after her autobiography's release, she was told the palace didn't like the book. She told the BBC, "I'm very sad Buckingham Palace took exception to the story. It's a kind and gentle story about what went on in my life. I only ever said I went in there, not what happened. I have never, ever spoken about what I do there with her, or the Queen Mother or Princess Margaret. I think it's unbelievable. It's just upsetting at the end of my life, but what can I do? I can't fight with Buckingham Palace and I wouldn't want to, but it's hard." Speaking to the Mirror Online at the time, Mrs. Kenton insisted the details in the book were lovely and sweet. She said, "I just wrote my life story, from World War II until now. It's just a story of all the amazing things I have been fortunate enough to experience." When asked about her comments on the Queen, she insisted, "It's not a kiss and tell story at all." She added, "There's nothing naughty in the book. People should read the book and find out exactly what I said because it's all very lovely and sweet." The BBC reported Mrs. Kenton did not send a copy to the palace before publishing, and decided not to as she didn't think anything would be required. The Royal Warrant Holders Association's website says between 20 and 40 warrants are cancelled each year, with a similar number of new ones granted. The Queen is the only person who can decide who may grant royal warrants. There are approximately 900 royal warrants at the moment, held by around 800 companies and individuals, although this figure changes almost monthly.